Hey gamers, what's going on? I'm crafting. Want to make some pork pies. I'm just recording little videos of me crafting. So I'm level 100 in my chef. And is it pork pies? Let's see. Ingredient, sandwich, stew, omelet. I bet it's pie. Pie chef. Okay, I'm level 0 out of 100 in my pie chef. So
Cooking
I've got
is my passion.
999 of sheep's milk, corn, 2 stacks of 999 raw pork, 999 flour, and I don't know why that beast is up there. But anyway, so I'm gonna make some. I got to use up some of these resources from slaughtering all those animals for the past 2 months. So I decided to make things I buy all the time to use. So I like plus 15 gathering bonus from the tier 6. I gotta make sure I get the right stuff. Bad about doing the wrong crap. There it is, pork pie. So pork pie. What the fuck is wrong with it? Okay. Anyway, it says meat pie, but it's called pork pie. Increase your gathering yield by 15% for 30 minutes. And your max load by 30% for 30 minutes. Okay. So, I've been crafting on my island. And I already know what my yield is. It's 270. If I craft on my island, I have my own tier 8 stations. I get 270 of these pork pies with this amount of ingredients. And I have almost enough to do one more. See how it says times 10? Like 18, 36, 72, 18. Well, on my island without focus, I crafted exactly 270. So let's see what this one does without focus. And see how much resources are left over. I gotta pay 53,000. Wow. Alright, so let's see. Am I recording? Dang it. Yeah, good. So I'm at level 4 already. Interesting, huh? Level 7. It should put me at level 19. That's where the roast beef one put me. With pretty much the same amount of resources. I'm at 10. But you know, there's a thing called RRR, resource return rate. And SBI somehow, I'm just going to say it how I feel. If you've invested hundreds of millions of dollars on your player island and got all your crafting stations to tier 8, you kind of screwed yourself because you don't get an RRR, a resource return rate, because they want you to use player-owned city ones. That's their way of forcing everybody to do that. Alright, level 19 pie chef.
There is no peas in
Alright, I'm level 19. Just like I predicted on my pie chef. Now let's see if we got 270. Look at there. 270. Same amount I would have got on my personal island. And you know, I'm right because I just called these numbers before I did it. I showed you what I had. I showed you my levels. And I said I should get 270. I got 270 on the stews using the same amount of resources that I'm using here for these pies. Because the numbers wise, they're balanced. I don't know, it's weird. But, you know, I'm right because I just predicted it. Now, let's see if I can craft any more past this. This is where the resource return rate is. On my station, it used up exactly what it said it was going to use up. If the RRR is greater in these player cities, then I should be able to craft even more of these little pies with the return rate. You see, I'm at 270, which is all I had to begin with. So I'm going to click on him again and see what the RRR returned to me. So it's tier 6 pork pie. Where the hell is it? Here it is, pork pie. It says I can create 40 more. See that? That's that resource return rate. That's quite a bit. Resource return rate 15.2%. See that right there? Your player islands don't give you shit. They're a waste of money. If you're wanting to do your island to make money, don't waste your time. The only thing your island is legitimately good for is raising crops. That's it. Because SBI felt it'd be more important to force you to come to these player cities and use this shit. Which I'm an independent. I spent several hundred million silver on my islands. And it was a waste of time. It was a total waste of time. Especially if you're doing it for maximum profit. Which really sucks. This makes me actually not want to play the game anymore. Because I don't like coming and using other people's shit. I spent millions and millions and millions, over 100 million silver on my island. So I wouldn't have to come use these damn player crafting stations. And I know nobody gives a shit about this. But I just want you to know if I quit playing this game suddenly, it's because of this bullshit right here.